evolved around the disappearance of my sister and who did it and stuff like that. I went up to where she was found 100 times. I've laid down the same spot where she was found. I know where she big deal on what happened to my sister because I always promised her, you know, nothing will ever happen to me. I guarantee you that. You know, I promise. And that's just something I can't take back. Would I change that promise? It'd be the same promise it was back then as it is today. It's just one that was never completely fulfilled.
What's up, Silver Stallion? You doing all right, buddy?
Backwards on schedule and work arrangement at the Sweet Home
Phil, what's up?
He rarely interacted with his coworkers there.
Yes, they sure
When
did.
the shop would normally have been empty, he surprised two workers who were there on a special shift. At the time, the encounter struck the men as strange, but it would acquire a more sinister meaning later on.
I'm doing good, Silver.
Probably around 9:30, and I heard the door open, you know, and I go, "Who in the world's that?" You know, after we come in through and parked over next to our office in the bay, you started to walk over, going through the area.
Uh-oh.
You notice he had blood all over his hands and arms, and I go, "What the heck happened to you?" And he goes, "Oh, I ran into a deer. I just had to get him out." Most of the time, if you hit a deer, just throw
Now,
it
pop the link. Y'all come join me.
Why would you get a deer in the middle of the night? That didn't make sense. It did not make sense.
I got a bunch of stuff for sale today. I might have a little sale today. Get rid of some of these damn Indian heads of Wheaties I got. Some of this silver. Shitloads of stuff laying around.
No. That didn't sound like some backroom.
They mentioned it to me the next time I saw it, which I think was the next day. Just brought it up. Boy came in last night. He was
All this damn foreign. A bunch of damn foreign. Got silver in it too. I'll sell that whole damn bag for $50.
What's up?
Pissing my damn Wheaties today, bro. You got some damn drama queens on here, boy. I'm telling you.
Oh, trust me, I know that.
Man.
And that wasn't really cute, but he had been in Newport. He had been working over there. And
So
then
who's your Wheaties?
There's a couple of them.
Just that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody ever asked me.
There's a couple of them.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Vintage, how you doing?
You know why I'm kind of walking away from YouTube a little.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so over the drama as of late.
One officer had even sketched out his connections to the girls.
Hey, kid, what's going on, honey?
You see that chat?
Investigated for other crimes. The K-Turner task force
Putting together a wheatback book.
You see the private chat there, Phil?
Really?
Yep.
What, kiddo?
Well, they're talking.
Huh?
The guy admits that he killed him.
That was crazy, man.
Right.
What, you want me to show your donuts?
Not really. Trying to.
I have the
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
camera.
They got a guy.
Hey, there's my girl.
Pregnant now.
Hey, girl.
His, grand jury went on Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, Phil done left. Vintage done left. What happened?
But if somebody admits that they killed somebody, that should be enough evidence right there. The time he killed Sheila Melissa.
What do you need, Silver Stallion, to finish your book, buddy?
They were actively working both K. Turner and Rashawn.
Hey, girl.
He was moving property out of the storage unit around that time. So, yeah, he knew he was on short time.
There he is.
I don't know what the hell just happened there. That was weird.
You and Vintage both disappeared.
It's been kicking me out lot.
Damn.
Bella wants me to show you something.
The young man. His family placed an ad in the local newspaper.
She did some baking yesterday.
Oh my lord! Let me put you on large screen.
In a police interview years later, an acquaintance who showed up to look at them described a horrifying
Cupcakes in the shape of donuts.
That looks good.
body parts
They're
scattered,
good.
They're actually cupcakes.
entire litter to death.
Oh wow,
These are my dogs.
They're super good.
He's gonna get them.
they look really good.
Yes, that's good.
Good job.
That's a damn good job.
All right, take it away, kiddo. Oh, help yourself. Have one. Have 5. I don't care.
What do I want to eat?
Oh, what you would have gotten away with. How many other people would have died?
Go eat it if you want to eat it. Silver Stallion says all kinds of Wheaties. Wait a minute. Did somebody say Wheaties?
How's his wife? Was he a legal guy? Oh, yeah.
Okay, Squirt. And want all your biscuit crap?
Hopefully, either way this time.
Hey, you want to get me? Can I have one now? Now that is there any left? Maybe. She went and baked up one of those tubes of like the Pillsbury biscuits, the crescent rolls, and I'm just sitting here like, can I have one? I would like one, yes. Oh, the smallest one. That's the one I can have. Thanks.
Aykroyd had pivoted from the case of Aykroyd's missing stepdaughter, 13-year-old Shannon Pickle,
What's up, Alex?
murder.
Smallest one, what?
Long the time suspect. 2 young women who were recent acquaintances of Aykroyd's, Melissa Sanders and
What
Wait a
about
minute.
the smallest one? Smallest one, or what?
I'm sorry.
walls were closing in on Aykroyd.
The dancing nub. I ain't never gonna let you live that one down, buddy. Cause that shit was funny.
What's that?
Your little singing, nub shaking dance video.
I'm like that all the time.
Oh, I was laughing so hard. I swear to God, I watched it 5 times.
It's because of something I heard, and you're right, Phil. It does get you down as in the drama on YouTube, because sometimes that's what it is drama, and it ends up like issues as in the family, and then you end up, you think, what's the point? What's the point of keep carrying on?
June 12th,
Mm-hmm.
John
Yeah.
It's the smallest. It's like the smallest thing, and it's made like a mountain out of molehill, and it blows up 3 times what it is.
but was largely ignored in the original.
I mean, between
more than a decade,
this with him and
there wasn't much new
all the shit with Colorado and everything else, it's just I'm like,
That's bullshit drama. That's fucking bullshit.
I'm just like, I just don't want to deal with it. I don't care. I don't care.
I'll admit it. I forgot to mail out a couple people's fucking package. I ain't gonna lie about it. My wife threw away my fucking list when I left. I got sick. Can't help it. That's the thing that happens. But they don't have to go around talking shit behind people's back. The motherfuckers can come confront me. Come to me. Don't go out in front of everybody else. Come to me. Come to the source. It's fucking bullshit.
And
Yep.
what happened is I was on George's, and George was talking about dimes or something, Roosevelt dimes, and he's like, "What was it on Wheatback? You were showing you were doing that way. You were doing that way, as in with stuff for sale." And all of a sudden, I get a phone call. Now I thought it was about stuff that was going up for sale, and that was that. But the discussion went on and on and on and on, and then questions started getting asked.
Here's over there. You can use the computer.
And I was like, well, why is these questions coming about? So it means then I'm not allowed. So what you're trying to say is because you've been in Wheatbacks or whatever, something went down then, and then so I'm not allowed. So I'm not allowed, and so I'm not allowed in Wheatbacks. But you're dragging me into it. You're dragging me into it without my prior knowledge of what's going on. Instead of talking to you first and saying, look, I've got this problem or whatever. Can I have can we have a discussion as outside of YouTube? But it gets dragged into bloody YouTube.
Yeah.
And then it gets bloody dragged into people that's not even involved in the bloody thing.
Yeah, I know. It's what makes it so bad. There's fuckers that ain't even involved in it talking shit. That's what makes me mad as hell.
Aye, and I'm the one that's prepared to wait for stuff because I know how long it takes, and I've had packages that stopped at Border Force like that one of Joe's. Now I'm trying to figure out what's going on as I'm with the Border Force tape, pulling it off, seeing if it's me that's at fault or it's something that they've spotted and I don't know about. Trying to figure it all out because I don't want anybody in trouble. But it's not as if I'm doing anything illegal. Because if I was doing something illegal, I'd make sure that I wasn't getting caught. I didn't get caught for it.
Yeah. And what makes it bad is I'll admit it. I owe Alexander since my last auction. But I got him. I just got to get him stuff to him. I ain't forgot about it.
Yeah.
It's just I've been going through some shit and it's driving me up the wall.
I'm just leaving it because I know my stuff builds up. I know I build stuff up because that's what I do. I do the same with Lemonhead. I do the same with Joe. I build stuff up until it's a big box so that instead of me shipping it out every time, because if I ship it out every time, that's end up more money on it. So I'm not earning anything off it because the shipping amount is carrying on for the stuff that's so the price that I paid for it plus the shipping on top, it's making it double it. So instead of me doing that, leaving it for a month and then building up a huge lot of stock and then getting it shipped over at the same time, so everything's in the same box. And that's why I've started doing the mail calls because it's nothing to do with the money side yet. It's to grow our family. It's to grow our USA family because I've been to me, it's like somebody handpicking you and saying, you have to be here, but you don't know the reason why you have to be in their group. You don't know, but instead you don't want to pick sides or be as in he pick sides and people say, well, you're my friend and you've not to be such and such his friend. You don't want that. You want to basically pick as in or sort of people out and say, I want to deal with him to find them out for yourself so that you can come and say, right, I'm not dealing with you, but there's reasons behind it. It's not as if you're favorite. It's not as if it's favoritism.
The person that got their shit is the one saying shit. That's what gets me so damn mad.
Wow.
Yep.
Until we got it right, or
That's ridiculous.
adding a new little twist to it where
It's fucking crazy.
And he done the same. With Edwin Vasquez.
Yeah.
And then I pulled Edwin up for it, and I feel bad. Because I feel guilty because I pulled him up about it. And it was nothing to do with me either. And I don't even know Edwin Vasquez because he's never sent stuff to me.
Yeah.
And he's asked a certain person for that person's thing, but then he'll phone me up and say, but I told you this in confidence. But I don't like that idea of start because that's like stabbing somebody in the back. That is. So you're talking about somebody behind their back. So you're stabbing them in the fucking back. Stab them in their face, not in their bloody back. If you're going to stab somebody, make sure you stab them in the face, not in the back. Because that is below the belt. In my eyes, it is.
It's crazy.
With wheatback, I would go to wheatback and say, look, I've got a problem with you. But I don't want it aired on YouTube because when your supporters see that, you having an argument between each other. You're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And then end up some will pick sides with wheatback and some will pick sides with me. No, that causes a rift. It causes a rift in the community, and it drives a wedge between them. I don't want that, and I don't want it to be because of that either.
The worst part is all these people are such drama queens. They want those wedges just to make a big deal out of nothing.
I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes.
But Phil, you've always got to ask yourself, what's the reason why they do it in the first place? Is it they're jealous? Is it they're envious of somebody? Is it they want to do it so that basically that happens?
That's just how society as a whole is evolving. Period.
Mm.
And it's only going to get worse. That's why, like, people start bringing up dramatic bullshit, and I'm just like, I'm out. I don't want to hear it. If it ain't gonna be positive, it ain't gonna be good, then I don't care. I don't want it.
Aye, but it's like me seeing you, and it inspires me when I see you doing well, or somebody else in in our community doing well. Because then I think, well, if they can do it, obviously I can do it. But I wouldn't get jealous of them and start stabbing and bashing them behind their back. Because that whole incident about the disabled part wasn't to bash that certain person that was caught out. That was
Right.
to understand, well, if we have to prove ourselves, if we have to prove ourselves in the community, and they see that, that then proves the evidence that somebody said, well, how do we know that person's disabled? He showed you it. He's proved to that. Although but that's again, that's part of the trust. It's like me with Lemonhead and me distrusting Lemonhead with him selling me stuff, and then me turning around and saying, well, as in and me backstabbing Lemonhead. That'd be the
Right.
same. It'd be the same incident, because that trust you built up with that person, because you don't. It's nothing to do with their past and their information outside a YouTube.
Striking similarity to both Marlene Gabrielson and Karen Lee's.
Sometimes I lost the point I'm trying to make, and then people turn around and say, well, what was the point you were trying to make at it? I can actually understand in my own head what the point I'm trying to make, but sometimes it takes me ages to get it out or to put it in the right context.
So let's do something smart. Let's get off the negative shit.
Exactly. It doesn't drove me up the fucking wall.
Here, I got something that'll cheer you up. So
Is it the back penis?
I get up this morning. The first thing I do is go sit in the couch in the living room and just kind of scratch my head and wake up. You got the eye boogers and all that stuff, and you're just trying.
What'd you find?
Oh, I didn't find anything. I had a kid that got up, jumped on my lap, gave me a big hug for a minute, farted on me, and then walked away.
My brand I'll be happy then. I'll calm down then.
Nope. She climbed on me just to fart and leave. Yep.
Man, I'm telling you what, my blood pressure went up.
No, because I was going to do a live with that.
Damn.
But then I thought, but that's the one I took the Border Force off it, because I wanted to see, because the last time they only put a slit in it and they only sort of went like that. But this one, they sort of, this one, the Border Force tape, when I pulled it off, they've actually been into it, but there's no any information sheet or anything like that. So I don't know what the hell's going on. That's what I'm trying to work out. But if I put it this way, I would take the flak for it. It was me that dinged me. It was me that ordered it, so it's me that's going to take the flak.
Yeah.
So if I did get caught up in court, I just tell them I'm not doing anything illegal. As in, if you think I'm doing money laundering, go ahead, go and check my bank accounts, go pull my things out. I'm not making money off it. I'm not making any profit off it.
For me, they're really connected.
It's different if you're making profit off it or whatever else. Then you can go and turn and say, well, you're bringing it into the country, you should have known there's an import duty or whatever, or there's licenses you need to get. Well, I didn't know, because I've looked and didn't see any licenses. And if I was, why didn't anybody tell me there was licenses that I need to get?
Yeah.
In August, Morris experienced a frightening encounter with a man on a different.
I love it.
Because I know the UK export.
Phil,
So
I'm thinking about
if you're put it this way, if you're exporting goods out of the UK, right, you need the raw materials. So where the hell did they get the raw materials from? They didn't get it from inside the UK. It's obviously outside the UK they get it from. Like the barley and the wheat and all the rest, because most of it is all whiskey. It's whiskey, vodka and all that carry on.
Yep, they're a big fan of cigarettes too.
Exactly, Phil.
Bill, you want to go throw a box of pennies today?
I'm on my third one.
Well, shit, man. You need to call me and tell me you're going to do pennies. I got mines right here.
I
Two
didn't know
boxes.
what you was doing, and I sure as hell wasn't gonna call you in the morning.
There's one box. Here's number 2 box. I ain't even opened up. Just got it.
Wheatback says he wants to kick your ass in a box battle. You up for it?
God damn.
She
I
said
don't know.
no.
I don't even know what bank this is from. I mean, what? You know what I'm talking about? What the Loomis and shit like Brinks. I don't even know what they're from. It's a different bank I use to get these.
The thing is, that's what I said to Melissa a while ago. I was like to Melissa, and I was like to Uvi, I was like, I want to play a box battle with you lot, and she's like, you can't, Alec. And when she said that, I was like a bit bewildered. I'm like, well, why can't I? And I was like trying to work out, and then I thought, hold on, Melissa's not saying it maliciously, or whoever's not saying it maliciously. She's right, because our coins are different to your coins.
Right.
So the only way for me to play a box battle would be to actually order somebody that's in the USA or whatever and say, look, is there any chance you could ship me a box over? Because this is what I want. This is what I want to do. Because I want to bring fun things onto my channel. Because that was the whole idea in the first place.
Perfect.
A year and a half.
Definitely doable. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, Phil. I like to take part in things. It's not the winning of it. It's not the actual winning of it. It's the taking part that I like. That's the part I like.
The only downfall is it's like 16 pounds, so that's going to be an expensive shipping, dude.
I know.
Jay.
I know, because that one's like, Lemonhead's got on it, it's like, it says on it, that one says on it, the dimensions is, the length is 14, the width is 12, and the height is 3.5, but it doesn't tell me the actual weight of it. And before he sent it over, he says there's 25 pounds of weight. I said, we'll make it so that it doesn't bust the box. But I don't know if that's 20. I don't know if that's 20 pounds in weight. That one's $80, and then they charged me another. With customs, they charged me another 30 odd quid on top. It was 33. But that's only because, Phil, what happened is Lemonhead's got it marked as collector's tokens. It says the quantity is 200 and the value is 200. The total display trays is 50 and the book is 5. So because it's over 50, the value of $50, that's why they charge you the duty customs on it if it's over 50.
Damn.
Yep. Not being obnoxious.
But that's what I'm saying. It's all the best of gear. It's all the best of gear and that. That's options that I bought off them, as in all the way through for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
As where I've stocked it up, I've stockpiled it. I'm always stockpiling stuff. See, I don't mind giving somebody else a couple of dollars more for stuff, especially if it's good. Especially if it's good stuff. Hi, Andrew. Andrew's here.
Hey, Andrew.
The Koopa.
That's one time they're big rough to charge leaving his life. Not because he's all that smart.
How did Aykroyd manage to do it? He was an opportunistic.
No, because that's what I'm saying. Wait, I was going to do a live, and then I thought, wheatback's on, and then I was like, because then I'm like, I'll be live streaming over you, but this is the best time to do the live streaming, as in either at the weekend because everybody's about, as in after sort of, I've worked it out sort of 4ish on UK time is about your time for waking up. That's sort of afternoonish. So you get but then I don't get like everybody on my panel. I get like people coming through and they'll say hello or whatever, and then some ones will bounce back out. But that's what I say to people. I don't hold them with a gun. I don't hold a gun at anybody's head and say you have to stay on this live stream.
Yeah.
They're wanting to see what obviously I'm doing or what is in the live stream or what the talk's about.
Yeah.
But I just make it just like a live stream where I'm showing a mail call or doing mail call, but that is quite a big mail call when I do them. That's what even Andrew says, why don't you cut it down a lot? Why don't you make it so it's smaller, so it's smaller portions? But it means then I've got to open the box, and the whole idea for me opening the box is to show if there's any stuff that's not there or gets lost, we can Lemonhead can turn around and say, by the way, there should have been that, and that in there. Now, I know that it's not lost at his part, it might be lost in transit. So it means then I can go back and say to him, well, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
That situation is just open the box and record what you got in there.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to post that unless something's missing.
Yeah.
You know,
see, I understand, Phil. I understand why Lemonhead does. When he does the auctions, he doesn't delete the videos, and the reason why he doesn't delete videos is because you're seeing the stuff as he's pulling it out, so you know what you're getting. So that's then his proof. That's like his proof of evidence.
But that's what I mean. You do a video, you make a video of you opening the box and pulling everything out, and you just have that saved on your phone or whatever, and then you just make your shorter mail call videos after you confirm that everything's there.
See, the thing is, Phil, it's the editing part that I can't get right. I can't get it right. I've done it before, and I end up I lost a full section or a full segment the last time when I tried doing it. When I tried to do editing, and it was somebody that turned around and says to me, it was Grizz 270 that says to me, why don't you keep it real? Now, when he first said that, before I even done live streams or videos, I tried to understand what he was trying to say. When he said keep it real, what did that actually mean? I didn't ask anybody that question. I worked out in my own head. What is keeping it real? So you don't change yourself in front of the camera. You stay who you are in front of the camera. And also, if you don't edit a video, that is keeping it real because you know the mistakes that's in it. There's mistakes that's obviously made in it, but instead of you editing it out, so you're keeping that video real as every time you do a video.
Yeah, I mean, the only difference, though, when you're editing out, a lot of times you're just eliminating all the dead, wasted air time. That's it. So for somebody to sit there and say keeping it real, that's pretty stupid.
Dead weight.
I sort of get that, Phil, and I know what you're saying because obviously nobody's going to watch a 3 hour long video. They're only going to watch 10 seconds, 20 seconds.
400 coins you're pulling out. I don't want to sit there and watch you pull one coin out, stop the packaging, put it under the scope, then talk about it.
Yeah.
Which is actual video content. And then put it back in the package or package it the way you want it. Move out the way, store it wherever you want to store it, and rinse and repeat 400 times.
Hey, Phil, show you something. This is some of the Wheaties and Indian heads that are for sale. Already rolled.
When you put it in a live stream, as in a live stream, you...
Huh?
Are those the ones coming to me?
Yeah, I'll shoot them to you. These are from the 1910s up to the 1950s. Here's 44s. I'm pretty sure. 1944s. The Denver to Philadelphia, all of them. Here's 52s. Just a bunch of oldies. I don't know if there's any damn errors in them or not, because I ain't searched my damn errors. I put them in there by date and year and mint mark, and I just roll them and throw them out. I don't search errors.
Way I'm searching errors. I
don't search errors.
If you were to set chairs, you'd be there for week. You'd be there for week.
But I did find something cool. Let me show you what I think it is.
The volume I go through? No freaking way.
Look at this, Bill. See what you see right there. Let me get it turned around.
Oh, nice doubling.
You see that shit, buddy? Yeah, I found that. God damn it. My fucking camera being a stupid fuck. There it goes. Come on. Look at that bad boy right there. D over D, baby.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I only buy rolls because obviously the amount that they are, as in they're like less than what's the cost of silver is. Like $50 is like costing you like in the auction you're paying like $15. A roll, as in a roll of pennies, will start at $1, maybe $4. That's like nothing. As in if you think about it, £4.50, as in $4.50 over there is like $2.50 over here. What are you going to buy for two? It's like Andrew saying here, as me being in heaven. I am sort of right, but it's like $2.50. What can you buy over here for $2.50? As in a crappy pound item out of Poundland.
You can't even get a gallon of gas for that anymore.
Hell no.
Witness accounts of Ackroyd coming to the sweet home shop with bloody hands. They also
That's what I'm saying. That's how a dealer starts. They start at a cheaper end. They build their stock value or their money, their actual pot of money. And once they get up to a level that they're happy with, then they decide, well, I'm not buying that anymore. I'm buying the better stuff. But I was always taught by my father, buy the best of gear, and you'll always be able to turn that. You buy crap, and you're going to have it for months. You're going to have to figure a way out of trying to get rid of it.
No additional.
Buy sort of better quality stuff, but try and buy it as cheap as possible. As possible.
Yeah, I know.
We needed to. That was our end goal. Was to go to that point.
in December of 2016.
And that's what I'm saying. I just didn't want the channel like everybody else's. Eventually, when I saw a lot of the UK ones, I saw them on the coin hunting, and I was like, I'm not really into that, as in coin hunting, doing that kind of stuff. I thought, but what if it's something different?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I'm saying. Somebody doing American coins in the UK, no, that's different. That's what I call that's different. It's like somebody maybe building arcade machines, and instead of the arcade machines being in America, they're in the UK building them and then exporting them over there.
Alex, you have definitely more of a.
That's foreign silver and copper both. I ain't even been through it. Now I'm selling this whole bag right here for $50.
Alex, you've got more of an interaction audience with the American side. So if you were hunting your coin over there, people would watch that.
Yeah, they would. Cause we can't get your coins.
Just like George, if he'd get his shit together and go back to hunting his rolls on his channel, he'd be doing really good again.
Yep.
Well, fun enough.
George was at his prime with his rolls to get Canada coins.
That's GW made up. That's some. There's 250 there's 250 pences in that plus a 1 cent. That's for GW. That's for the next part that's coming is spinning the wheel. But the thing is, I don't want to put. I'm frightened of putting a spot price on it. I'm sort of trying to because that was the whole idea, was building it up so they get I get some money out of it, which covers the overheads, and then and also gain back something, because I felt that every time I was buying at the auctions, it feels like me being selfish, as in going, well, I want that coin, and every coin or every lot that comes up for me to buy it, and I felt that's a bit selfish. So you're not letting anybody else have a chance of even buying that. But as my dad used to say, if you've got the money, son, buy it, because when you've not got the money and you see good stuff coming up, usually that's when the good stuff comes up and you need money and you go, I wish I'd have bought that. I wish I had the money to buy that. No, I didn't realise that I had a USA following. It just happened. It just happened that way because there was a lot more. There was a lot more American channels on YouTube than what there was British. It wasn't until somebody come bounding in to one of the live streams one day and told me and says, "You've got to watch this," and it was a UK channel. And then after I started watching that UK channel for a bit, I started to get notifications about UK channels, and I started watching bits and pieces. But as I'm watching bits and pieces, Phil, I'm having ideas in my head. There's ideas rolling about in my head, but then I'm like, da, and trying to work it out.
That her daughter's killer was finally brought to justice, something that never would have happened without his perseverance. To this day, he keeps Kay in his thoughts every Christmas Eve.
I do a run every Christmas Eve morning. They told, wrote her mother a Christmas card and told her that she's the best one she had. After the trial, the woman who
Oh, he'll feel the lips.
Juror,
Wheatback.
My brother and mom keeps hollering out there. That's why I keep going to check on them.
the day before we went for the vaccines, we have the whole task force here. Her mother
No,
was
because I like when people come to me and tell me and say, I want to buy stuff off you, and then they end up like Andrew. I just thought, this is an example. Andrew came to me and told me and says to me, I want the stuff that I'm interested in, I want to buy. Now, he's got a thing that he doesn't bother me. Now, he knows fine well that he'll get his stuff. And I like customers like that don't bother you all the time or hounding you all the time and they say, just take your time. Just take your time. But you know it's definitely that you will send them the stuff.
Yeah.
Because it gets a bit tedious when you have somebody and they keep emailing you, have you got my stuff yet? Have you done it yet? And they keep on and on and on at you. You feel like just turning around and saying, here, have your money back. Here's your money back.
That's what
go somewhere else.
That's what I end up doing.
You're the first person.
Then go deal with somebody else. Don't come back in my room. Just deal with somebody else.
I read that message.
That's why I don't bug. When I don't see Lemonhead, I don't bug him. I don't turn around and say, well, where's my stuff? As in, I know I would rather have my stuff safe lying at either Lemonheads or me knowing that it's lying here. It's lying here. Because when it's in the mail, he can't cover that because it's in somebody else's hands. It's in somebody else's hands.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like my package still hasn't made it to Austrian Stacker, and it's been like a month and a half now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like my family collects like that package I opened up on your live stream.
Yeah.
That took him almost 2 months to get here.
Good God.
Yeah, and that was 2 months ago. She mailed it out.
What I usually do, Vintage, is usually with Joe Durbin and Lemonhead, what they do is, as soon as mine goes into the USPS hands, usually it goes through tracking, I start tracking it and watching it. Because you can actually put notifications and it's like a wee box. You put your name in the top box, you put your email address in it and you tick all updates, you press it for all updates email, and what it'll do is every time it stops it somewhere, it'll actually tell you where it is.
Oh, that's cool.
I only found out it by accident because somebody down there had emailed somebody at the time and they says, I'm telling you it's in USPS's hands. So here's the tracking number. And I was like, well, obviously there must be a tracking system. And I'm like, I wonder how you find out about this. And then I just happened to be putting the Google search in, and all of a sudden I was like, hold on a minute. And I thought, what is America? What would be the postal service over America?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I figured out it's USPS, but they deal with, because what happens is it goes through USPS, but ours is Royal Mail. Royal Mail Services,
mm-hmm.
but they the correspondent number, they actually put a different when it comes over here, it's like a different number. It's a different, but it tracks itself to that one. It's like a unique number but it corresponds to the old number that it was.
Yeah.
Ben, did you got your dryer fixed, girl?
No. I the other night whenever that fell on my head, remember? I was gonna go back and start working back on it. I worked on it a little bit. I got it all the way apart, but I just haven't. I gave up. I went to sleep, and I didn't mess with it yesterday. So.
See, I do a tactic, Vintage, as in where I'll turn on and I won't be like, "Where's my when I email somebody, I won't turn on, "Where's my package?" and be like really aggressive with them. I'll just ask them, by any chance, have you still got my package?
Yeah.
I won't come in and say, well, when are you going to send it? Like that, as in be really abrupt about it. I sort of do it in a tactful way with that person to figure out, well, have they sent it or have they not sent it? Because as you said, if it's like 3 months or a month or so,
that was my little heathen. I'm going to have to get her in a few minutes.
You're sort of wondering where it got lost or where it didn't.
Yeah,
Hello?
you gotta leave. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to go get my little one in a few minutes. She just called.
Oh, okay.
Her mama's dropping her off up here top of the road.
All right.
I don't want her damn mama coming near me. I have to end up strangling her. In the mood I'm in today, believe me, it won't be hard for her to say something out of the way and I have to flip.
Right, I feel you. Yeah.
But she'll call me when she gets close to here so I can talk for a few more minutes. I ain't worried.
Okay.
She lives about 20 miles away, something like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it'll be a few minutes before they get here. It just drives me crazy. I don't want to. I just feel my nerves is already shattered.
Yeah.
Because I don't like being abrupt with somebody, Vintage, as and then hang me as and haul them down a phone or an email, and then end up you fall out with somebody, and especially when you're dealing with that person and that's a source that you're dealing with, you don't want to fall out with them because that's the last thing you do. Because at the end of the day, you shut that door off. You've got to then reopen another door and try and figure out, well, I'm getting good stuff for that person. I got to go elsewhere. So it's costing, at the end of the day, it's costing you money at the end of the day.
What makes it bad is the person that got their damn shit is the one starting the shit. That's what makes it bad. I swear to God, the one that got their shit is the one starting the shit.
What the fuck?
Yep.
They just must love drama.
Yep. Bring it to my motherfucking stream. I dare you. I'll embarrass you on my stream.
That's not cool, man. They got their shit, and it's like,
yeah,
why you start shit?
Yeah, that just pisses me off.
But then the person turning and says to me, "This is in strictest confidence."
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I have to keep it to myself. I have to keep it to myself because it's a one-on-one conversation.
Yeah,
it's a one-on-one conversation.
They're making phone calls to people. They're sending emails to people. Fucking come to the source. Don't go behind my back. Just come to me, please.
I can't stand that shit. I cannot stand that bullshit.
Face motherfuckers is what it is, and I wish the fuck they'd come.
It's like somebody talking to wheatback and saying, talking about me. As in, if you're talking about nice things about me, that's fine. But if you're talking shit about me, I would rather you come to me and say, look, I had a problem with you.
Yeah.
As in, hang me, I'll sort it out because I am the easiest person to deal with. Yeah. Although that sometimes communication gets like with Joe and Lemonhead, sometimes there's been the communication's got as in confusing, right? But once you get to know me as in as a person or as in the emails that I'm sending, right? It sort of you start to understand where I'm coming from and the way I put things or the way it's worded. And eventually a sort of that becomes like, to me, because I can't do friendship or relationships. I'm not good at that. But business side, I'm brilliant at business side, right? But the fact is, Vintage, when I get close to somebody, it's like a friendship. It's like a bond.
And the worst part is my ex-wife fucking deleted the fucking emails off my phone, threw away the list I had on my fucking desk. So I don't know what half of these people got. So that makes it even worse. So,
Damn.
Yeah. Spiteful motherfuckers. Well, I'm telling you. See how red my head done turning? Boy, I'm aggravated. I'm telling you. I gotta breathe.
What? That's stupid, man. Why?
But the worst thing about it is he's asking me. But what does he expect me to do? Was he expecting me to come to you, or was he eventually going to come to you? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
That's what makes me like, well, why did you tell me in the first place? Why did you tell me in the first place? Was he expecting me to fall out with you?
Alexander's one of the ones
Was he expecting me to fall out with you, or was he expecting me to do what I done with Justin as in the call out video? Was he was expecting?
He's expecting you to do it
because he's cutting my sources. He's cutting my sources off. He's cutting my sources off. Who I deal with. Who I've got good communication with. I've got good feedback from my American sources. And the reason why I deal with everybody in the USA is because I was made to feel welcome as an over there, instead of this Karen where I had to build up trust with him. I was taken in like a brother or a sister, taken in as if their door was open and made feel welcome. And when I get placed there, I knew that trust had to remain there, as in that reputation had to remain there. And now I'm starting to wonder if that's what it is, because the person is jealous of the doors that I've actually managed to open. That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, so they're just jealous.
Did you get my message, Vintage?
No.
I sent you a message. I don't know if you got it yet or not.
Vintage, I'm not actually sure about that. This is the part I'm not sure about. I can't say that. I can't say that it's jealousy, because the person that in particular gets a lot of, as in, gifts from other channels, and actually has got a folder that can show as in the stuff that you get, that person gets. So I don't know if that is the case. I'm trying to ask myself all these questions without going to that person and really going as in letting the bottle go, because usually that's what I do. I'm not wheatback. I let it bottle up for so long, and then all of a sudden I've just got to do this rant. I've just got to do this big rant.
And 2 messages. Did you get both messages? Vintage, you there?
Yeah, I just got them.
Okay, I just make sure you got the other one too.
Yeah, it just came through. I don't know why my phone's acting up.
I felt bad.
You know who?
Because I knew that Wheatback last night was live. Now I didn't want to end up putting it live over live stream, so I had Wheatback's messenger, and then I messaged Wheatback because I felt bad. I felt like I was Piggy. It was as if putting Piggy in the middle. That's how I felt, as if I was putting Piggy in the middle. So I was passing back like that, back and forward, and I was like, I don't want to be this Piggy in the middle, because I'm going to end up. It's as my mum used to say, the messenger gets shot. Usually, it's the messenger that gets shot.
Yeah,
he's the bad one in it. He's the bad one in it, and I
would have never blamed you. No, I just wish the source would have came to me instead of going behind my friggin' back. That's what I friggin' hate.
And the only reason he done it, because obviously he was selling stuff. He was selling stuff on that live that he's done, and he's gone. He felt bad because you hadn't sent out stuff yet. but it's none of his business. As in, as long as he got his stuff,
Yeah.
it's immaterial. What about the other people? The other people.
It's crazy.
See, this is what annoys me. As in, it's your business or the way you're running your channel, right? Now, if you don't want to send stuff to such and such and such and such, that's up to you.
Yeah.
But don't actually take it upon yourself that you need to question that person and turn and say, well, why didn't you send such and such? It's none of your business. It's none of your business.
Yeah.
As long as you get your stuff as it and hang me.
I got real bad sick. Real bad sick.
I know you did.
Still sick. But
I just left it. I was like, it's fine. I said to you when you went, I know I owe you stuff. Now you said to me, I owe you stuff. Now, as long as you remembered you owed me stuff.
Yeah, but there's
I was quite happy to wait a month, 2 months or whatever down the line.
I know that them 2 rows of pennies. I know them 2 rows of pennies I owe you, but there was something else, and I can't remember what it was. Do you? You have to send me a list because I know it was in 2 rows.
Can't remember wheatback because I'm like that with Lemonhead. I forget. I'll buy stuff off of Lemonhead and it'll be like as in just go or systems, and then all of a sudden I'll say to Lemon, I don't even say to Lemonhead, what have I got? What have I actually bought?
More of them uncirculated pennies I done put in flip where I open them rolls up. I done found you a bunch more. I'm putting into your pile too. I found a bunch of 50s and 60s uncirculated. I'm gonna send to you too. When I open them rolls up, just
I said because Andrew's what happened was Andrew's like, if you get pennies, I need. He's like, I've got Wheat Sense album or whatever album. He says, I'm trying to finish the album. Yeah. There's certain ones that I haven't got.
Yeah. I got vintage.
I didn't want to overcharge him overcharge Andrew for stuff because I wanted Andrew as a regular client, and that was the whole idea of doing YouTube was to get regular clients. But the whole idea was for eBay at the start, and I was like, no.
She gonna get one of them too.
Like that.
You need one of them, Alex. You ain't got one, do you?
No, I don't have one.
I'll shoot you one of them too.
I know I've got ones of lemon. I've got ones of lemon heads. I've got my magnetic ones.
Yeah, and I got this right here too, Alex. These are my babies right here.
I'll give a few away. Some lemon heads, magnetic ones, because lemon head thingy end up.
Look at that chain, baby.
I like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Think we done one Lowe's done one.
Yeah, I got them too.
There's one that's everybody's like, but that's a waste. That there's one. They're a 20 pence. That's what Lowe's.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
them are cool. Yeah.
That's on thingy. That's on Warren's. That's on Lighty's channel. That's on Lighty's Flex, the PCC one. That's Stingray, but the two of them as run together. But that's Lowell's design.
Over a year ago, I got
it's a daughter or something.
Look at that one, the coin hunting couples. I got that over a year ago. That's another keychain. It's got the
coin hunting couple.
Yeah, coin hunting couple.
They stamped it, huh?
I got.
The thing is, I like different things. I like stuff that's unusual. Something that's unusual. It's different to everybody else. But that's what one. That one will get kept. I'm always looking for bits and pieces for.
Yeah, I've had that for over a year.
That's cool.
That's what I'm saying, vintage. Because what happened was Melissa asked me, and then ended up what happened was Hidden then got in contact with me as in through Messenger, and he's like, "Have you got any more of them?" And I was like, and it was the Beatrix Potter. There's a Beatrix Potter, as in the 50 pence pieces. I've got the Beatrix Potter.
Freaking raid!
Yeah, those are cool. The Beatrix Potter ones. I like those. I like the way they're shaped.
Vintage. Some of them are easy to get. Some of them are harder to get, depending how rare they are, and because they.
I gotta go pick up my little girl.
The Royal Mint sometimes puts them back.
You want me to leave my stream running for a few minutes, or y'all gonna go for a little bit, or?
Just whenever you come back, I'll come back.
All right. I ain't gonna be gone for about 10 minutes, 15 tops.
Okay, I'm gonna try to boot up my computer.
All right.
Okay, because my phone's getting real hot. I don't know why. I guess it's the StreamYard.
I'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes.
All right. See y'all in a little while.
Bye.